it got people talking, tongues wagging, because he's your MVP. He's at Disney World today, the whole thing. Will he be a Hall of Famer? Overreaction Monday. I'll say this, Edelman will be a Hall of Famer. Coach, are we overreacting? Are we prisoners of the moment in this instance?
I don't think so. I just look back at what the Patriots have done, whether it was Wes Welker, Danny Amendola, and now you got Julian Edelman. I think, when players are this big and these big of spots, and I'm talking about primarily playoffs as well as Super Bowls, I think it adds a little extra. Now, when you think of the top 5 quarterback/receiver combinations in time and in league, a week ago I said I didn't think he was in the top 5. But when you look at the big moments and people go back and when they start talking about and voting for the Hall of Fame, I think he will be in the Hall of Fame because of those big moments and what he's been able to do in that position. And he's done it as well as anybody ever in NFL history, I think.
Damien?
Listen, I love Jules like the next man, but I want to say it's an overreaction. When I think of Hall of Fame, I'm not talking about Hall of Good or very good. When you're talking Hall of Fame, you're talking all-time great players, guys that can play in any system, any era, and still will get it done. He's been great in that New England Patriots system, but I don't know if he's a transcendent guy that you think of along the Randy Mosses, Terrell Owens, and all the greats that are in the Hall of Fame. So I'm going to say, overreaction.
Well, that's going to be the argument then, right? The system, among other things?
Yeah, look, it's an overreaction for me. I actually think that Troy, Wes, Danny's success probably works against him a little bit when it comes to the conversation. The other thing that works against him, quite honestly, and Coach is right, the only thing that even allows you to have the conversation is the success in the postseason. That's a big game. They don't win the Super Bowl without him last night. So let's be clear about that. But you also have to realize this. He's got 30 career touchdown receptions, okay? Which when you count the regular season, 30. Andre Reed has 74, okay? You look at a guy like Hines Ward, he's got 85. Marvin Harrison has 128. 30 touchdowns is not getting it done. It's a little bit like 30 is kind of the mark for interceptions for corners.
Right.
Like if you don't have 30 interceptions, like good luck getting in. So 30 touchdown receptions, and by the way, only 2 seasons where you've ever had over 1,000 yards playing in this era. Only 1 season where you've had over 100 catches in that offense. I just, to be honest, I don't think it ends up being close. Now, I think people will have the conversation because of the postseason success.
Right.
But like that doesn't add up to the guys that have
That does have some weight, though. When
Yeah,
you talk
for
about
sure.
great
100%.
quarterbacks.
It's a huge stage, and he's had so much opportunity because he plays on a team that gets there almost every year. They've been there in 3 consecutive seasons, so he gets a lot of chances. Let's amend it just a bit, though. Is he your MVP last night, Coach?
The only way other way I could have gone was Dante Hightower because it was a defensive game. I mean, let's face it, I don't think anybody would have thought 13 points was going to win, or definitely not 3 points. Right. So you get in that kind of a game, again, it's not easy for a defender to win the MVP. So that would have been the only other guy I would have looked at. Now, again, same team, obviously winning helps, but, is he worthy? Of course.
Yeah. I thought they made the right choice. I thought on the defensive side, there was a lot of guys that were making plays for the defensive front of the New England Patriots. So it would have been hard for me to single out one guy because I could have pointed out a lot of guys who were making plays. So I'll give it to Julian.
To me, listen, you have double-digit catches. Look, he was uncoverable last night. Without him, I don't think we get to that situation late in the game where, they can run that 4-minute offense and Sony Michel.
He was the offense.
He was their offense. So I think when you look at it that way, and he should have had another catch that they ruled a rush.
Right.
So he should have had another reception.
Well, he's in Disney right about now, right?
Yeah.
Doing the grand marshal of the parade. I'm surprised you didn't get the invite.
To Disney?
Yeah, you're a big guy.
I'm going later in the year.
Okay, fair enough.